Hi, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a tier list. So, I just recorded like half a tier list, and I realized I was on the wrong one. I was on week 4's tier list, not week 5. Well, post week 4 and then post week 5. Yeah, because I can't really say it's a week 6 when week 6 hasn't happened, unless I'm saying before week 6. But anyway, basically, I'm going to say there's 5 categories: Super Bowl, wild card, barely missed, as in they barely missed the playoffs, just there, and top 5 pick, as in they're going to pick in the top 5 of the draft. So, starting at worst, as you can see where I was at the Bengals currently. We have the Jaguars and Lions, the Texans, the Jets and Giants. So the Jets and Giants, Jets have been keeping it close with teams in a way. They kept it close with the Panthers, kept it close with the Falcons. But if you can't catch the trend to that, the Falcons are dog water, and the Panthers are seem to falling off. So I think I just come on, Boobers. Cat showed up. She wants to be in the video very early because my grandma remembered I don't have to do school today. So that's why I have the Jets there. The Giants, they beat the Saints, which was, in my eyes, pretty shocking. But if you've noticed, there's been a current trend with the Saints where they're up and down. The Lions and Jaguars are winless, and the Texans haven't won since week 1, and the team they beat were the Jaguars. Just there, so teams that probably won't make the playoffs, but also probably won't be a top 5 pick. I have the Dolphins, the Colts, the Falcons, but surprisingly enough, Patriots, the Steelers, the Broncos, I think that's it. So, in that category, we had the Broncos, Eagles, Falcons, Patriots, Dolphins, Colts, and Steelers. Steelers and Broncos, they played each other. Steelers aren't doing very well, and the Broncos had a very easy stretch of first 3 games. At the end of week 3, the teams they played were a combined record of 0-9. But Eagles, they're turning into something, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Falcons, they beat some pretty shitty teams, and the Giants and the Jets. New York is full of trash. It's not true, the Bills aren't bad, and I don't think Patriots are in New York, but they're okay. Patriots, they had to come back against the Texans. That says it all. The Dolphins, they've blown out by the Buccaneers, so Buccaneers have fallen off since week 1. The Colts, I think they could be good, but they've just had a tough stretch in my eyes. And, I think starting out 1-4, it's going to be pretty hard to come back from. And I already went over the Steelers. Barely missed it is teams that I think could either sneak into the playoffs or just barely miss it. Kind of be in that conversation. I have the football team. I have the Vikings. I have the 49ers. I have the Bears. I have the Raiders. I have the Chiefs. And that's it. So I have the Panthers, 49ers, Bears, Vikings, football team, Raiders, Chiefs. I don't know if I did Raiders, but The Raiders I still think can be good, but now being without their head coach, which is honestly probably a good thing, is going to be a low blow. The Panthers, I mean, besides that 3-0 start, they've been poo-poo caca. 49ers, I think ultimately 3 teams are going to make the playoffs in the NFC West, and I don't think the 49ers are going to be that. I think they're going to be the team left out. The Bears, I kind of feel like they're going to dive down. The Vikings, I feel like they're having a slow start. They're way better than what their record is. Football team, the only reason I have them in barely missed still is because they play in the NFC East, and the Cowboys, even though they're 4-1 currently, don't be shocked if they fall off. And is that it? No. The Raiders, yeah. And the Chiefs, starting out 2-3 is not good, especially when that division seems like it could be good now. In the wild card, there are teams I don't think will make the Super Bowl, but will probably make the playoffs. We'll start with the Cowboys, Packers, Bengals, surprisingly enough, Titans, Browns, Saints, and Seahawks. I think the Seahawks will have to pick up. I mean, they don't want to fall behind and, say they're not a playoff team. The Saints, I feel like they'll find themselves and find consistency at least, and they'll make it. The Browns, I mean, I don't think they'll make the Super Bowl because of the teams they'll have to beat to get to it, but, I still think they're right there. They need to be. The Titans, I think own that just because of the division they play in. I mean, besides the Colts, in my eyes, they don't really have much of a competition. The Bengals, I mean, they've been playing very solid, but I wouldn't be shocked if they fell off because they do have a rough stretch at the end of the season. The Packers, once again, it's kind of one of those where they have such tough teams to beat to get to the Super Bowl. And the Cowboys, same ordeal, but I wouldn't be shocked if either of these two teams made the Super Bowl. And then in Super Bowl, we have the Buccaneers, Ravens, Bills, Rams, Chargers, and Cardinals. Cardinals, I mean, they're 5-0. They've been playing like arguably the best team in the league. Bills aren't, in my eyes, are the best team in the league, but I'm not going to move them ahead of my power rankings. I keep them at 2 until the Cardinals lose. Either out they barely beat the Giants or something. Come here. The Buccaneers, I mean, they're the Buccaneers. I mean, you never want to bet against Tom Brady, Tom Trotty, whatever you want to call him, fucking cheater. The Rams, I feel like they got an upgrading quarterback, and they're playing like it, starting to show. Stafford, he wasn't a bad quarterback. He wasn't just a mid-tier quarterback. He is one of the top in the league. It's crazy what happens when, a quarterback who has so much potential gets put to a team with so much potential, and a quarterback with not much potential puts a team with not much potential. I mean, Jared Goff made the Rams look bad, well, worse than what they should have been, and Stafford made the Lions look better than what they should have been. And finally, the Ravens, because, I mean, they've been playing on fire lately. Great comeback against the Colts. I was actually shocked that they come back. I was predicting that as an upset. Well, I wasn't, but I wouldn't have been shocked if it was a trap game. And, the Chargers, I mean, have you seen the opponents they beat? I thought they would probably be a wild card team, sneak into that 7th seed. And I was like, okay, they're going to be a team next year. like Super Bowl. But nah, they're a year early. That's not a bad thing. But let me know what you think about my tier list. What you would change personally. Now, this is going off of this kind of just from what I know from week 5 and what I think will happen. You know, I can't really predict the future. But let me know what you would change. Let me know how I did. Uh, as always, I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, because I enjoyed making these contents. And I'm recording this Thursday. This video will hopefully go out Thursday, assuming nothing happens. And tomorrow, Friday, will be my first video on my Falcons franchise. So, be ready for that. Goodbye.